When we first got to the building, knowing that the audio build out was a little ways off, the stage started out as kind of the dumping ground for the rest of the facility. So the first step in this process was cleaning out the stage. We got a dumpster that we could throw out a bunch of stuff, and we got a portable storage unit that we put out in the back to put the stuff that we knew we had to keep but had to get out of the way. And even then we still had quite a bit of stuff left on the stage, so we had to cover that up with a tarp to keep it clean and safe. Once that happened, we were pretty much clear for the construction people to come in. Their first step was demolition, so it was removing some ductwork from the ceiling. It was starting to cut where the doors are going to be, removal of some of the fluorescent lights that were in the ceiling that were going to come out. Once the demo was done, it really was starting to frame things up. It was really kind of cool to see how they drew the lines on the floor of where the walls were going to be. Then they brought in all the metal studs and started lining them up, and it was neat to see where the double pane walls are going to be, where the window is going to go to look into the stage from Audio A. Being able to see where the door is going to be punched through into the existing hallway was cool. We also were able to see where the new hallway was going to be, where you'd come into the hallway to get down to the stage, to see where that sound lock area was going to be. We also could tell where all the air conditioning ductwork is going to go, and seeing the beams that initially, when it was designed, they go vertical through the ceiling. The construction company was confused as to why you would go that way versus horizontal. We had to figure out why the ductwork was going a certain way, and then they had to order the ceiling joists, special orders, so to see those show up on this huge flatbed truck and loaded into our stage was interesting. But the whole process has been kind of cool, and now that we have a framed box to be able to see, you know, this is where the icon console is going to go, and this is the front workstation that the client will be at. This is where the projector goes. This is where the screen goes, and how big it's going to be and how tall, and you know, seeing the back wall, which is really the sound absorption wall, how much space that takes up, and where the couch goes, and that we have 2 workstations in the back of the room. Starting to see the designs and then into the renderings, and then now actually seeing the physical build is really nice to see how it all kind of comes together. You have this image in your head of how it's going to look, and now it's starting to actually come together.